Testing 1 2 3. Yep, that's working. Let me play a bit of music. Got me. Voice meter. Input. Sorry guys, I've there we go. I moved my setup around. As you can see, I've now got the triple monitor stand as well, and I had forgot to check my audio settings there, so I was just rebinding everything. Let's jump into LFM, sign up for the... We're going to do some, as you may know, I got rammed on a straight and spun out and lost a whole lot of safety rating, so we're going to go and see what we can do. But yeah, it's down at 4.8, so we need to get it up a little bit. I mean, ideally we only need one more race, to be honest. But we'll see. Going to jump into the BMW M4, and I've just realised I forgot to bring up my chat. There we go. So server opens in 11 minutes for that, so let's say we just jump into the practice server and see how we get on. Jump into the practice server. I don't really have a race setup, so I think I'm just going to run the quali setup. Tried running a race setup yesterday, but it was one I'd built for an endurance race, so it wasn't that good. But since it's a 25-minute race, I think I'll run the quali setup with lower camber. See how that is. Hopefully the mic is okay, because these shoes not on. It's now just here. So hopefully it's close enough. Just how I've got it set up just now, it was the best place kind of for it. But yeah, hopefully, unless we get brutally murdered again, we should only need to do like this race, and then we can do the Kailami ones in the Porsche. Which would be good, because Kailami in the Porsche, beautiful. Absolutely love driving the Porsche at Kailami. The next race is in 2 hours, so we could do like 2 Silverstone races and then a Kailami one. We'll have to wait and see. Yesterday my lap times were actually decent, to be honest. I just jumped in to try to get a bit more safety rating. Hardly got anything because I got taken out again, but I was doing 58 below, I think, which wasn't too bad, but it wasn't great considering others are doing like low 57, high 56 sort of times. But yeah, it's not too bad considering we haven't driven the BMW in long. Having the monitor stand, the monitor's like right here. It's amazing because it feels so much more realistic, because my wheel is right behind, right in front of the dashboard in game, so it just makes it feel so much more realistic and immersive. I don't have three gaming monitors yet, but I do have the triple monitor stand, so that when I can afford the other 2 monitors, I'll be able to just put them straight on. Because knowing me, if I would probably, if I didn't put on the sidearms, I would probably lose them. And also the sidearms are quite good, like just now my camera's on where the monitor should be. So I've put the sidearms on because I can also put my lights and stuff on them, which is quite handy. But yeah, quite good. We'll be doing a video about them. But I haven't finished actually recording the video, and I haven't even started to edit it. BMW is just so nice to drive here. I would drive Porsche at Silverstone, but I don't have a setup for it yet, so that's why we're going in the BMW. I don't actually know if this is a setup I made or Josh. I can't honestly remember. I think it was the one I made, but I could be wrong. Might be Josh's, I'm not sure. Got like 5 minutes and then we just jump into the server. Lap times aren't too bad considering we haven't really been driving the BMW. Drove it at Imola for like 2 or 3 races, but apart from that I haven't really driven it. It's honestly so nice to drive at Silverstone. Maggots and Beckett's in this is just amazing. Messed that up. Let me check what the time is. Got enough time to do one more lap, and then we'll jump into the server, guys. on a scruffy lap, we're only half a time slower than the biggest lap time right now, which isn't bad in this server.
Yellow flag in sector 2.
Had a great wee battle with Jonathan Clifford last night in one of these races. On the first lap, side by side for like the entire first sector, and then someone used me as my third brakes into the chicane. There was a crash up in front, I slowed down. Guys behind did not slow down, just used me as a brake, and my race was over. It was like I was driving without a rear wing. I just had no grip at all. And then I got spun round in the chicane. That same chicane I got rammed at on lap 1, and then got spun round by someone I think it was like 10 minutes or 5 minutes before the end of the race. I was on the inside, he was on the outside, he lost it on the curb and spun into me. It was so annoying. Aww, well. This was a pretty rubbish lap anyway, so it doesn't matter too much. That's involved. Messed up the first sector a bit.
Yellow flag in sector 2. Yellow flag in
Just return to garage. We'll get ready for the server opening. How long till the server opens? How's everyone doing in the chat today? Hope you're all doing well. Do let me know if everything's set up alright, because I've moved my rig around. So if anything's not set up right, do let me know. Might turn the light on for that back web camera. Light up those pedals a bit better. There we go. Just with black shoes on, it doesn't look great. It's not straight at all, is it? It's, oh well. But yeah, I got and built the triple monitor stand. So as this is one side of it here, the other side is here, where the camera is. It's basically where the secondary monitor would be, and then there's a mounting for a third monitor here. I don't have the other two monitors yet, I'll need to save up, but if you bought the triple monitor stand, it was cheaper than buying the single monitor stand and then buying the two sidearms later on. So I just bought them both at the same time, and then when I can afford to buy another two monitors, then I can get them. So yeah, I might play around with the camera angle a bit. The pedals seem alright, I think. I just need to straighten it slightly. But yeah, I might play around with the camera angles a bit, I'm not sure. Hopefully the microphone's working as well alright, because it's now like right here. So I'm not sure how well it's picking it up, to be honest. Anyway, that's the session live 3262. Hi Joris, how's it going? Well done in that quota endurance race, by the way. Is it not like P8 you finished or something? Well done with that. The LFM and VCO thing. I think it was 7 hours, was it? He's quite a big YouTuber, this driver here. Yeah, P8, nice. Well done you, that was good. I wasn't able to watch the race. I was at work, I think. But yeah, well done with that one. You got any other races coming up? I saw your team was registered for the World Cup as well at Kailami. Ballas did the Bathurst like qualifier race, but disconnected, which was a real shame. Sim Expo and World Cup, nice. What are you doing in World Cup? I know Ballas are going for the Race Room Championship. We've got some Ballas rigs at the Sim Expos. Really nice rigs actually. But I think they're going for Race Room. I'm not sure if they're doing anything else at the Sim Expo. Because you did the ACC Endurance Championship, didn't you, for World Cup? I think. Alright, nice. Yeah, that's what it was, ADAC. Nice, that'll be good. If it wasn't so far away, I would probably go. Even just to watch, but it's quite far away from me. When I can drive, maybe. I've started driving in real life now. Got my 3rd lesson tomorrow. So, learning to drive in real life. Sim racing definitely has helped with a few things. Especially like awareness and spotting hazards and stuff like that. This Audi's defending in quality. Oh my goodness. Nice. Yeah, I can't remember exactly what they're doing. Neither are doing a couple. Are you going to be driving on one of the...
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
On one of the Ballas rigs then? Let this guy go in front because I cut him in the queue. Nope, I think he's letting me go. I'm so confused. Is he letting me go?
Slow car ahead.
Okay, I'm just gonna go. I'm confused. I didn't realise he was slowing for the queue. Nice. How are you finding your new team, Joris? I saw you in LFM as well the other day. I think it was with Jardia's stream. You were doing quite well. Your results have been really good. Oh, I messed up that first sector so bad. That was terrible. Absolutely terrible. Oh, too deep, too deep, too deep. Far too deep. Oh dear, I didn't see that one actually. It was a Kailami one I think I saw when you were ahead of Jardier. I didn't see the Suzuka one. To be honest, crashing with Jardier probably gets you a lot of publicity. Because he's such a big streamer. Now like 100,000 people know that you crashed with Jardier. Well, that was a terrible lap so far. I'd be very surprised if this is under a 59, to be honest. This is such a bad lap. Exactly. Yeah, it's 59-0. I thought that was terrible. Made a few mistakes. Publicity is publicity at the end of the day. Well, that was a bit cleaner of the first sector. I lost a lot of time this chicane because I braked far too late in the last lap. So I should be able to gain a bit of time back here. Yeah, but I don't have a setup for it at Silverstone, and I need to get a bit of safety rating. Because I got taken out on the straight and I had to retire, so my safety rating went down below 5. But if I get this race cleanish, it should go back up above 5 because it's like 4.88. But since I didn't have a setup for the Porsche at Silverstone, I thought I would jump back in the BMW because I've got decent setups for it here. But the sim shop LFM races, they are at Kailami, and I've got a setup for the Porsche there. So once we get the safety rating up, I'll probably do them in the Porsche. I messed up that final sector a bit, lost a couple of tenths.
Well done, mate. The fastest lap so far. Yellow flag, be careful.
Just need to get a cleanish race, and safety will go up. Keep getting taken out, but like pile-ups and stuff. Like I haven't really been taken out with like people being really silly and out braking themselves that much. It's like it's like Imola. I think twice at Imola I would got caught up in a pile-up, or someone spun on a curb right into me, and I just been getting a bit unlucky, so my safety rating's going down, but starting to go back up again. We've got a bit of time in the lap, so we should be able to move up a few positions. Surprised the Honda's P1. I don't know why that BMW braked on the outside of the pit lane, so I just omitted. What's your main car now, Joris? Because I've seen you use a few different cars. I saw you use the McLaren a couple of times. And I think I saw you in the Honda recently as well. Or are you just switching depending on the race and the championship? Why are you flashing? You're on your outlap just like me. Nice. I used Audi for a championship. I quite liked it. I think I'll be using Porsche as my main, but like Audi would be like my second, probably my second go-to car. It's really nice to drive the Audi as well, and it's quite competitive at most tracks. It's a good all-rounder. It's also quite good with the setups that, like, one track it feels like one car, and then the next track it feels like a completely different car, just depending on how you set it up. Like, I think it was your setup I used, but like at Watkins Glen it was like really hard to drive, and then at Spa it was like really easy to drive, the setup, and it just felt completely different. It felt like a different car. Which was quite nice because you can tune it to be really aggressive for quali or really stable for an endurance race. Your setups for the Audi were really nice, especially Watkins Glen, because I used some of them I used just as you had given them to me for the SimZone Championship, and some of them I made adjustments to because of like some of the races it was damp conditions and stuff. The Audi was really good in the damp and the wet as well. Hardly had to make any adjustments to it. Up to 57s.
Well done, mate. This is me, your personal best.
Another 1/10 of a second would put us up a few positions. I thought I was going to invalidate there. I took a lot of curb. I'm very surprised that didn't invalidate. Yeah, 1/10 of a second will put us up like 3 positions. It's very close in the top 10. No! Oh, I invalidated it completely. That was bad.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
Oh, that's annoying. Yeah, 1/10 of a second would have put us P5. Oh well. A lot of people using the Aston Martin. Usually BMW is like the go-to car for Silverstone. There's a lot of people using the BMW. That Aston Martin driver there with YouTube at the end of his name. Let me double check LFM, but I think he's a driver we've raced a few times. Quite a big YouTuber. He came from Gran Turismo, and he does. Ah, right, okay. Yeah, I had to, where I've got it just now, my mic is mounted to my rig, but I didn't think it was, I didn't realise it was vibrating so much. My apologies. I will move it for the next stream. I'll have to mount it onto the monitor stand maybe. That's annoying. Makes it a bit, because you kind of want it so that the mic is up, because this is a cheap stand, so when it's up here and pointing down, it just falls. So that's why I had it up there, but if it's vibrating, then that's no use. Yeah, it'll be the vibration because it's on where the, you know, where the gear stick would be. It's right where the gear stick would be, so whenever my keyboard's just gone and turned itself off. So whenever the wheel vibrates, it vibrates this, but I didn't realise it actually picks it up so much, so I will move it for the next stream. Yeah, Aston seems to be quite quick here. It's really good for tire wear as well. That Streamlink, that is the YouTuber there in P11. He's quite a big YouTuber. We've raced him a few times. Let's reduce the tire pressures by a little bit on the left hand side. I'm gonna go 52 litres, should be plenty. New tire set, tire pressure should be fine. I'll decrease the camber just by 0.5 on the left hand side because they do tend to overheat quite a bit.
Two laps, and
right, let's see how we get on here. Again, I just want safety ratings so we can go do those LFM races, to be honest, those Kyalami races. So the main goal here is not to make up positions and gain ELO, it's purely to not be taken out again and actually get some safety rating. Because I've been taken out, been taken out for a ridiculous amount of times recently. But yeah, my mic cable is really long, so I might even be able to mount it over this way and have it over. I'll just have to experiment with it a bit.
Stay double file.
Right. So many Astons here. Got 12 hours of Spa coming up on 10th of December, so probably start practicing for that in a couple of days. Be doing that in the Aston. Need to start practicing soon. Right, let's get a good start. We are on the outside, which arguably is actually quite a good line for Silverstone turn 1 because you don't get compromised on the inside line. Because if everyone breaks early, you lose so much speed at turn 1. Whereas outside line, as you can see here, you can kind of keep your speed up. Oh dear. No formation lap, tyres cold. Oh, this one's going to come in front of me. Yeah, you can see my mic vibrating a bit, I'll need to move it. Oh man, I'm defending so hard on the first lap. Sliding through there. Oh, big crash behind us. Yesterday I got involved in one of those crashes. Someone spun in front of me, I braked, the guys behind didn't, and just rammed me straight off the road. Seems to be a very common place for crashes, that chicane, especially on the first lap. At least we are clean so far. That's the main thing, is not losing any safety rating. Got a massive gap behind us, so we can try maybe make up some positions, but the main focus is just don't lose any safety rating. Oh, I am sorry. I very nearly murdered an Aston. I'm not sure if I was late or he was early. Or both. I think I braked a bit late, to be honest. Oh, he's very wide at turn 1. Gonna get himself an off track. Or a track limit warning, actually. Didn't seem to slow down. That's the other thing, we don't want off tracks, because off tracks is 1 penalty point against our safety rating, and a collision is 4 penalty points. So if you get no collisions but you keep going off track, then your safety rating will still get worse. So we also have to watch that we don't get a bunch of track points, especially at Silverstone. Silverstone and Spa, I would say, probably two of the worst for track limits. Oh, and Misano. You cannot forget about Misano. Misano's track limits, especially if you push it. Don't press on the link there, guys. If any of my mods are in chat, please delete that message. I do not want to buy any followers. I'd rather they be real people and not bots. Chat message is so big that it's taking up my entire chat box on my screen. Yeah, if any of my mods are in the chat, if you wouldn't mind deleting that, that would be great. Need to make you a mod on the Twitch actually, Joris, so when you're in the stream you have modding abilities or powers, whatever you like to call it. So far this isn't great for our ELO, but it is good for our safety rating. No off tracks or collisions as of yet. That's all I really want, so I was get my safety rating up. The guy in P6 has got the fastest lap of the race. Maybe he's had a bad quali and then is stuck behind traffic or something. Either that or the leaders have invalidated their laps and they're actually quicker. That wouldn't surprise me. Oh, that Aston getting pushed wide there. You lose so much time going side by side through that right hander. You put yourself very high risk. As you can see, the other Aston catching them both. You lose so much time and momentum, it's really an overtake you want to avoid, because you just lose momentum. These three battling though, as long as we don't get any collisions from it, it's a good opportunity for us to try and make up some positions. Because they're costing themselves a lot of lap time. And making a few mistakes as well. That Aston is really trying to get past these guys. Oh dear. Yeah, that's true. Got massive. Because of that lap 1 crash, there's a 4-second gap, so we can just focus on our safety rating. Try and make up positions if we can. But yeah, this is great for our safety rating so far. Once we get the safety rating up to like 6.5 or 7, then I'll be able to properly battle and things like that. Just now, just trying to build up that safety rating as much as we can. Oh, that Aston's made a big mistake there, very deep. This Aston in front of me surely going to send it in the chicane as predicted, but he backs out. Not close enough. One of my favourite overtaking places at Silverstone is after this left-hander. We've got this right-hander, then after the left-hander, you get a good line through here. You can really send it on the braking zone of this right-hander. You don't lose a lot of time if you overtake here on the inside. So it's a very good overtaking opportunity. So lots of overtaking opportunities at Silverstone, but a lot of them cost you time and momentum. So that is a good place to overtake and not lose a lot of lap time. Got 16 minutes left of the race. So far it's been clean. Again, great for our safety rating. We have lost, I think, one position, which isn't good for our ELO, but it's a lot better than the other day having to retire. That cost us so much ELO. And Aston Martin managed to spin me on a straight at Imola, home straight. I think I was in the Porsche and I had gotten aero damage from the first lap, so I was really slow on the straight. I went to the left and he just, the way he hit me, and I just completely spun out on a straight. But I then smashed into the wall and lost my steering, so that was very annoying. Things like that, he probably didn't do it deliberately, it might have just been lag, and it just costs you so much safety rating in ELO. But so far this is great for a safety rating. We should go up to 5.3 safety rating, so we'll be able to do the Kyalami races. Maybe do another Silverstone race and then we'll do the Kyalami Porsche one. I'll wait and see what kind of time it is. That was a bit of a slow lap there though. Lost a chunk of time to that Aston Martin.
Losing time to the car in front in sector 2.
If they go side by side here, they'll surely cost themselves a lot of time. Oh wow, still side by side. Not bad. They've cost themselves a bucket of time, but nice move by that Aston Martin there. Through Maggots and Beckett's. Very good move. This white Aston, he's having a look. Black Aston moving over in the braking zone slightly. The other Aston won't be happy. This is great for me though. I think I'm the only BMW in the top 10 now actually. When I was on last night, there was tons of BMWs, whereas now I'm like the only one in the top 10 in the BMW. Race pace is a bit slow. I'm not sure if that's my tyre wear or what, but race pace isn't great. catching the Aston a
You're
little bit, I
halfway
think.
through, not over yet.
But not much. 2 tenths that first sector. Oh, deep, deep, deep. It was very deep. Lost a tenth to the Aston in that sector. Gained 2 tenths in the first, lost a tenth that sector. Oh, that was bad. Very, very poor exit. Probably lost a couple of times. Yeah, lost another time. It's pretty much back where we started. Gained 2 tenths in the first sector, lost 2 tenths in the final 2 sectors. So pretty much the same gap to the Aston in front. Oh, a bit of a mistake by him there, but I'm not sure that's actually going to cost him that much lap time, to be honest. Might have gotten on the track when it running, but I don't think he'll really lose time on that. No problem at all, George. Thanks for stopping by the stream. Catch you again next time. Oh, big mistake by that Aston up in front. But yeah, catch you again later, George. Hope your races go well at Sim Expo and that, and the World Cup. Got 9 minutes left, so don't have that many more laps left. See what happens with the Assassin. I think he's a bit quicker than us. I've destroyed my outside tires as well. Oh, is that going to be our first off track? I think it is. Yep.
For exceeding track limits.
Had been a clean race up to that point. Just pushed a bit too hard in the first corner and got punished for it. Tried to take a bit too much speed. Yeah, I thought so. The Assassin's definitely quicker. but then we are quite a bit down on our best lap of the race, so it might just be my paces. He might be similar pace, but my pace has dropped off quite a bit. I think purely with the tyre wear. Made a few mistakes as well, but I think mainly it's the tyre wear that's causing the pace drop off.
Losing time to the car in front in sector 2.
Oh! That curve was nasty. Got plenty of fuel. Still got another 3 laps to go. I think. Yeah, 3 laps I would say. Losing quite a bit of lap time. Not sure if that's just the tyres or what. Seem to be just losing time everywhere. This is kind of like Brands Hatch, but worse. The left hand side overheats. Say Silverstone's worse than Brands Hatch for overheating tyres though. Yeah, 2 more laps now. Coming on to the penultimate lap.
Falling behind to the car in front in sector 2.
side there. Good morning, Sparky. How's you? That was nearly enough. That. Starting to really lose the grip on the left hand side. I think I touched the grass as well, which probably made it even worse. Right, going on to the final lap now. I think. Yeah, final lap.
Leaders on final lap now.
Nice. Yeah, I'm good, thank you. Got the triple monitor stand set up, hence the reason the camera's over there. Need to move the mic because it's vibrating since I attached it to my rig. So I do need to move that a bit. Yeah, you should be able to just do a couple races and get your safety rating back up. Just make sure you do what we're trying to do, which is don't get any off tracks. Even if you don't get a track limit warning, it still counts, and don't get any collisions and it should go up. Mine went down quite a bit, but should go back up after this race. What I might do, guys, is stop the stream, go grab my lunch, and then I'll come back and do the 1 o'clock Kailami race in the Porsche. I'll just go quickly grab some lunch. I might do that, because my safety rating will be high enough, and I'm sorry. Yeah, I'll go grab my lunch after this, and then we'll do a Kailami race in the Porsche. I think that's at 1 o'clock. I haven't really driven the Porsche much at Kailami, so that'll be a good test. Losing so much time with these tires. I think it's these tires. Losing so much time. But yeah, safety rating should go up a lot because we only got 1 off track and 0 collisions, so that should be our safety rating. Nice layup there, which is good.
Right, I think race is over. Good job. You did the best you could. Take it easy in the lap.
Right, so that's that. I think. So what I'll do is I'll go grab my lunch and then come back. Right, let me check my LFM safety rating. 5.22, so we'll do that Porsche race at Kailami. I'm gonna go, guys. Thank you for watching. I'm gonna go grab my lunch, and I will be back soon. Kailami is 5 safety rating, and Silverstone is how high is Silverstone? 4 safety rating, I think. But yeah, I'll be back in a bit, guys. Gonna go grab my lunch and then I'll be back to stream a Kailami race. See you guys later.